Billy's one of them guys you kind of end up hanging out with him when in the Willie Kinky Friedman circle. I think it was Kinky that introduced us many, many years ago. And then we got to hang out more, and through Kinky again. I miss that guy. I miss Kinky and Billy. Talk about funny conversations to be around. Billy Joe Shaver and Kinky Friedman talking. It's like having, Aristotle there, the philosopher, and then, well, Billy's just Billy. He could turn all that philosophy talk into some sort of corn liquor. So they were fun to be around. But I got to Billy. We got to be better friends. Well, Billy called me up and said, "Hey man, I got Robert Duvall doing a documentary on me, and they're following me around. I can't shake them. I've run out of things to do with these people." So, do you mind if I bring the camera crew and all them up there, this chicken shit bingo thing you do? I said, yeah. Says, you think I could sit in? I said, yeah, Billy, that'd be great. I can't. I said, heck yeah, absolutely. So he came and said, it's so funny. They were only there for probably maybe 30 minutes max. He came in, so let's see him buying a ticket. I said, okay. He says, well, we'll get you to the front of the line. That's what Jenny did. Jenny was trying to be real helpful, who owned it. And she says, well, we'll get you to the front of the line. He said, nope, I'll get in line like everybody else. So he got in line, got a ticket. About 10 minutes later, the chicken shit, it was on his number. He won. Comes up, and we asked the winner to come up the stage. He said, well, this is unbelievable. I can't believe you won. He says, me neither. And we always ask, what do you do with that money? He takes his money, puts it right in our tip jar. He says, all right, everybody, thank you. After he sang a song. And that was it, 30 minutes in and out. Yeah, it came out. It previewed at South by Southwest, so I went to see it. That's the only time I'd seen it. Well, I think it's kind of pretty obvious, that he lived his songs. I don't think Billy wrote a song that was, because I've written songs like Jesse Brown, which is from a story I heard about watching TV, about this couple that, in high school got involved, and he was a bad boy, she was a good girl. That I wrote that song inspired by that story and having my own daughter, that type of thing. But I don't think Billy ever wrote a song like that, in my opinion. Somebody could probably prove me wrong, because I know a lot of Billy's catalog, but I'm not going to say I know 100% of it. But it seemed like every song I've ever heard from Billy Joe Shaver, it's like first person. And that's saying a lot, because his songs, he's got he was lucky that day at Chicken Shit Bingo, but he's had some hard times, man. I mean, from the get-go, when he got left by his, mom and everything. I mean, you read a story about Billy Joe Shaver. I think that, I can't remember. The documentary went into that. It'd be good to watch that documentary, and you'd know all about Billy, and Kinky's in there telling things like it is too. He would know better than me.